nobody worry. Chicago's my kind of town. And however you choose to do it won't let you. What we're doing in the blues, and like I said at the beginning, is gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. And I think now with this current climate and political scene, I think that we're in a space that is requiring us to go back to the neighborhood, to go back to community, realize, no, we can't put, like you said, all of our eggs in one basket. We need to have some communal conversations and get our shit together.
Absolutely, because otherwise you'd be like these organizations down. Come on, my funding just got cut. What are we going to do? Well, you need some more streams of revenue that besides coming from the federal fund. You see, it's like we have to get out of that mindset because it's like you worrying about these grants and now this grant just got cut off. What are you going to do?
Yes.
We got to talk about sustainability. And I think that's a term that we don't talk about enough. It's one thing to do something, but then how do I sustain it? And how do we sustain, and that's the $1 million question, right? But I think we have to do. I'm gonna add in there though too. Now you want to talk about the musicians and the artists. I think what we need from the new generation is we need our new generation to also think about why they're doing music to begin with. I think we've lost that. And that, you see.
I'm a church fan. Next time I come on here, I'm going to have a church fan. I'm going to tell you I'm going to have my church fan. It's over in the drawer somewhere. I'm going to have my church fan because I'm over here high-fiving you for real.
Because, well, it's the truth. In my opinion, a lot of people, because I talk about this about YouTube artists. I learned off of YouTube how to sing, and I know what to do, and I'm going to do this, and that's how I'm going to do it. And
let me take my glasses off. Let me take my glasses off. Because, sir, I can't. I just can't. I just cannot.
I'm just trying to keep it real because I feel like we have a lot of artists who they're out here right now, but they're out here for the wrong reasons. When the blues man, when you think about the Robert Johnsons, all of them, they weren't trying to become a millionaire. I don't even think they even thought that was going to be a reality to become a millionaire or whatever. But they did it because it came from their heart. A lot of people now they're doing music, but it's because I need a like, I need you to follow me.
Somebody to influence me, somebody to follow me and tell me that I'm the best and all this other stuff. Yeah, if you don't know that you're the best, if you don't know there's something to eat, I'm not gonna do it because the moment that the wind changes and I don't like you no more, you're gonna be ready to jump off a bridge.
Hello. And here's the thing. That is not, if we learn anything from our elders did not, I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of them did not get into music for that reason. I need to be a star because I need to have attention. The music is deeper than that. You hear these old interviews and they'll say, well, you know what? I sing, but I want to, when I have a show, I want to, make sure somebody leaves away feeling better than they did when they came in. And I want somebody to hear the message, or it doesn't matter what music you're singing either. That's just, I want this to have what is the impact I want to have? Not, I just need everybody to cheer for me and tell me I do great, but yet I'm off pitch and can't sing on key. But anyway, so it's like, so I think we have to get our newer generation. I think they need to be reflecting on that because we're so reactive to everything. How can I, defend myself from this, and then how can I just get to the top? Get to the top of what?
Right. First of all, you ain't even got on the rung to got on the ladder to know what. Hello, and you talking about getting to the top? Get on the ladder first.
Right. Do you have a strategy for you as an artist and your music and as a brand? And I don't think any of us have that. And I say that because in the booking space, I get these emails from folks and, oh, I want a gig. And I'm like, okay. And I'm sitting here listening to music and I'm going, this person's not even like on the scene. They're not, this isn't the style that we typically would have in a club. And I'm just like, so what made you reach out to get a gig? Because you just want a gig. But see, it's like the gig doesn't make sense because the crowd is the crowd that is going to be, I mean, maybe
Yeah.
they will be respected. I don't want to, generalize,
No,
but it's
that's
like
real.
this isn't a matchup. And it's like when I see that, I'm like, okay, you're clearly like, I don't see what you're trying to do here. And it's like versus somebody coming to me saying, I want to collaborate. Here's something I want to do. I'm thinking about that. Or whatever, which again, gigs, a lot of people can have gigs. I ain't trying to keep people from not having a gig, but it's like I'm just not seeing what people are trying to do. It's like people are just kind of all over the place. Oh, let's do
Right.
this and let's see what sticks. Just throw everything at the wall and let's just see what sticks. And it's
Mhm.
like, no, like who are you trying to reach?
Right. Do you even know who you are, first of all? Do you know your audience? Who you're singing to? First of all, sing to yourself and see if the melody connects with you. Oh no, don't get me started on here. Oh my God. It was one of my girlfriends sent me a video, and they were singing the song of her and Daniel Caesar or Caesar. I don't know if you, because
Yeah.
they pronouncing their names different now. If they have an accent at the top of the letter, it's a whole nother. But anyway, and I told her, no, actually, I was telling my sister, I said the technique and style is on point. But when I tell you that was the blandest of the blandest macaroni and cheese, my sister was like, "What are you talking about?" I said the technique, the style was on point. They were hitting all the right notes, the harmonies, and everything together. I said, but the story was dead. I said, and that's the problem. And going back to how we started in the churches, we were. I speak for myself because I don't want to speak for you. You are very capable of speaking for yourself. But we were taught. I was taught have a story, know what you're telling the story about, and make the story connect with the audience. And when you connect the story to the audience, first of all, to connect the story to you and your experiences, how are you going to connect it to the audience? How are you going to have them listen? So when I hear some of these babies, like the techniques is down pat. The harmonies and everything is on point. But I'll be sitting there looking like, what are you doing? What do? You just made me waste 5 minutes that I will never get back in my life. I will never get those 5 minutes back in my life at all. And like you said, a lot of the young people, they want that influence. I want to be on a stage. I want to be a star and all that. Baby, sit for a bit. Sit for a bit. Because when you do get to that point where you chasing after fame and all that, and you can't walk out the house like Miss Beyonce, she can't go and buy her own, groceries. She can't go buy her own clothes. She will be recognized by any and everybody. You don't want that lifestyle. People think they want that lifestyle. People think that they want that fame. No, you don't. You really don't.
And they
So
really
I
want.
think that what you're doing out here, booking a talent agent, and we need to mentor these babies. We need to talk to them the way that
Ooh.
the elders didn't really talk to us. We need to be out there showing them and telling them, the ones that listen, because some of them don't want to listen, because I'm going to take some of them and throw them in that water behind you
Oh.
and just drown them. I'm going to just drown them because they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen, Jacob. But the babies that do want to listen, the babies that do want to learn, we need to mentor them and school them about, the talent, because a lot of them have talent. They do.